What is stopping you from manifesting what you want? It's you. And if I'm precise, it's your conscious mind and how you've been operating. I will explain in a couple of steps what's the things holding you back and how to release them in order to get what you want. First one, thought loops. It is said on average, a person thinks around 4,000 to 60,000 thoughts. And most of these thoughts are repeated. Picture a thought like a stone. Imagine thousands being thrown into the same place for days or months, years, creating huge mountains, and that's how belief and core beliefs are developed with emotional thoughts, of course. So, what can be done? Should we just stop thinking? Well, that would solve the problem. But the issue is the point of view that one thinks. As in the Bible said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It's about the thought and emotions correlated with it, like about getting this job or promotion or relationship, whatever one desires. If the thought is neutral or positive, he gonna receive it for sure. But the thing is, you have resistance towards your current circumstances. Debt or not feeling well about what you have, etc. You desire that thing which you believe would make you happier. So, what's the way to get it? Well, first, recognize consciously what you desire is you, but because of the nature of this world, the third dimensional reality, things are separated. In truth, all is one. This is, well, non duality and bit of mysticism, but it's important to see it because it will help you in developing such a consciousness that will not rely on the things he sees, but on the things he witnesses within himself. And the reasons you desire what you desire is to feel better or different from what you currently are. So you should give yourself this desire within. How will that occur? Well, first you relax your body and mind, get into meditative state, just return into silence and withdraw your senses from the material into onward, and use whatever method that you resonate with. For example, I personally do. I sometimes visualize, sometimes I don't, but I ask myself, how would I feel if this was a truth for me? And there is a sensation that arises, and I focus on it and I grow it till I feel fulfillment and like feeling satisfied because I received it within, and it's like planting a seed. When you do it, you're gonna feel different, and this difference, you have changed something within. Not to look into reality and ruin yourself, it's a mirror. Change the within, and reality shall follow for sure, because this is a law. Things are created twice, first in the mind and then in reality, said by Socrates. And if you have doubt or emotions of negativity while in your daily life or while meditating, if you are meditating and having it, it's very likely you are not much relaxed, as you get kinda into the alpha to theta state. Theta a bit rare, but yes. And when they arise in current life, when you're moving through it, That's perfect sign. You'll tell me why doubt is like bad, but no, it is the energy, the old energy telling you, hey, I'm here, what you gonna do? Are you gonna return to the old pattern or move forward? Recognize this energy, be grateful for it. Let it be expressed. How? You could write it or move around, exercise or something, but I don't suggest keeping it in the mind because you might gonna get into empty loops. And this is a thing we don't want to be in because these loops would remain for a very long time. And it's useless to keep it in the mind. Write it so you can feel it like separated. You are not identified with it. That's a good start. And you know you have done well when you planted the seed, when you feel internal change, you feel like I'm content, etc., or a feeling of ease. We want this feeling of ease to last. Stay in it till you feel like you had enough and move on. Live your life. Now, the second point is frequently changing your state, aka unstable in your mind. Well, know about frequency, right? It's consistent rate of vibration, we could say, and in other words, frequency is something repeated frequently. That's nice, right? If now you stop thinking thoughts you have and change the emotions you got, your life would be equally different as the difference of your thoughts and emotions. As it's told in the Bible, a double minded man is unstable in all his ways. And in another verse, it says a man cannot serve two masters. It means esoterically, you can't be having and not having at the same time. You either are or are not. You be it or not it. Problem of many people when they want to manifest their desires, they are shaky, unstable, always changing states. They enter the having, feels good, etc., then returns to the norm and sometimes worse, and that causes extra delay on their desires. And it's told in Islam by Ahlul Bayt, the household of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family, the Imam al Hassan, peace be upon him, and Mujtaba, the grandson of the Prophet, said, I am the guarantor of prayers being answered for those whose hearts do not waver. In other words, changing states. So, what can be done? Make it a habit to check yourself multiple times a day, like 3 to 5 times, to see how you are feeling and operating. Is it from the old self or the new self, the identity you want to be in? Are you sitting in the chair you want, the chair of wealth, or are you sitting in chair of poverty, of lack? If you find yourself worried or in same mental loops, just gently let go. It helps to breathe deeply, to relax you, to relax the nervous system. And just keep letting go of the old emotions and the patterns. Let the new be the normal. When your desire becomes normal, it will materialize. For what you find normal finds you. Said by Nero. Shout out to him. And the third point is, when will it happen? The question so many people think about, right? Is the old self asking this to make us doubt ourselves and our efforts? Because time is the illusion of this realm. All things are done truly in non-duality perspective, of course. It's kinda mystical, but you gotta understand it. You can meditate on it, on this truth, or search about it. It's very interesting. Even science in quantum physics agrees with it. So, anyway, what can we do? As we say, the outer mirrors the inner. The cause is inward, the cause is above. A man cannot receive anything unless it is given to him from heaven. That's said in the Bible. When you have meditated and visualized or whatever you done and felt the bliss or the calm, whatever emotional feeling, if it's done well, your reaction is gonna be less in the outer. You'll be like, oh, yeah, this is the old image, it's fading away. You're gonna be in a calmer state. And if you are not, meditate and get the feeling of having it done within. Be satisfied with it within. Recognize the truth that is reality is unfolding from you. It's not happening for you, it's happening through you. That is even proven by the quantum physics, the observer effect. Reality literally changes itself when it's observed. And it's even seen in simple examples like the same person could be different with his family or his friends or his colleagues or his lover. You would see sides you didn't see. Why? Because of the observer. Who is observing? So he gonna show a certain side, be a certain way, a certain tone of speech, whatever ways. As above, so below. If the universe responds to the observer effect, and we are the universe in person, then we also have this effect of the observer. And I just said an example, what I think about it, it just came to me. So, you know you have done right when there is a sense of knowing within that you're gonna have it because you already have it within. It's gonna be materialized. And that's the third point. Moving to the fourth. Define what you want. Most people lives without even knowing what they want exactly. So first step, know what you want and be precise as much as you can. If you don't know exactly, that's fine. You can see what you don't want, then move into something favorable for you. When this is defined, you're gonna have a structure and energy flows clearly. See it as a frequency. If it isn't clear, the answer is not clear. Like, for example, if you have a weak Wi Fi and you are speaking to a friend on a phone or whatever, there is a loss of connection, not a clear message. You get it? But if the frequency is clear, the internet is good, the message gonna reach instantly and precisely. There will be no confusion. And how it's gonna be in examples? I have a couple ones in mind. For example, if you want money, it's better to know how much you want or how you want to get it, like a promotion in your career or business, more sales, but remain open about the possibilities and at the same time have a clear picture about it. Like, I want money to, I want to make twice what I'm making right now. You get it? That's a good start. It's much better than I want money. And if you want a relationship, you can't be like, oh, I want a good girl. No, be precise. You might get a good girl, but she's stupid. And you would have wanted an intelligent one, or I don't know, maybe you like stupid ones. But yeah, or a baddie, whatever. Have a precise vision. Get the traits. Like, she's intelligent, she's hot, she's whatever traits. And the type you desire, so you have a clear idea of it, and that will make you emit a clear frequency, because a vague frequency will get you vague results. Always look for clarity, reach it, define it, make it very real and precise in your mind, because honestly many people complain and have a whole idea of what they don't want, and they don't even know what they want. Isn't that an issue? Like, if you want something, why are you focusing on what you don't want? They don't understand it, sadly. So this is the way. Get clear idea of it, and the energy will be clear, and that's what stops people from receiving what they want, and how to solve it and get what you want.